It's a tiny gamer, and let's play some more Final Fantasy XIV with Templeton. Alright. So as you've probably seen, this is a pre-recorded VOD. It is the Little Ladies' Day and Hatching Tide events. And as you can see by the chat box, is underway until April 1st, 7:59 a.m. Okay. Where am I? Oh, that's right. I'm in Webb regiments. Okay. Let's go to. Yeah, I have enough money. It's fine. Let's go to Gordania. And we can start the event. Sorry, I don't mean to be yawning. I'm just very tired. Hope everyone is doing okay. I'm getting better. Slowly but surely, I'm getting better. So that's at least that. I'm doing this event last minute. What else is new? The Princess and the Eggs. Jahili Alapo is looking for someone to help make a dream come true. This quest is available for limited time only. Welcome, my friend. I take it the Hatching Tide decorations have caught your eye? It warms my heart to greet yet another reveler, for I am the host of this event, Jahili Alapo, at your humble service. If I'm not mistaken, you're an adventurer, yes? Might I have your name? Templeton, a festive name to be sure. I hope that you shall find all things Hatching Tide to your liking. In fact, I know you shall. For I have seen it in a dream, clear as the one I had many moons ago, where the 12 Archons delivered unto me a prophecy, which inspired this occasion. I have worked tirelessly since that night to do their words justice. This year, it was again a dream that sparked my imagination. A dream of a Gobu massive and marvelous, standing upon the stage, where else, where else but in Olda, so many malms away. Wreathed in radiant flowers of pink, the darling Gobu held in her hands an egg, decorated most lavishly. And there is but one time a year where the sandy brown of that city is accented in peach blossoms in full bloom. Yes, I speak of Little Lady's Day. The message of Miss Alipo's dream was clear. Combine the spirits of Hatching Tide and Little Lady's Day to create the most exciting day that Jewel of the City has seen. Naturally, we sought out those in charge of the event and brought our proposal before them. "'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Master Templeton. I have the honor of acting as this year's Royal Seneschal, and it is my duty to bring smiles and cheers to all the ladies of the realm." What is Little Ladies' Day, you ask? Why, it is a day when the maidens of Eorzea are doted upon as princesses by their very own loyal seneschal. Mistress Alipo's proposal was quite unprecedented, and so confident was she in her vision that she had already secured the services of a performer and his Gobu companion before meeting with us. I regret to say not all in Olda share in her conviction. Many doubt the safety of such an act, which has brought our plans for Little Lady's Day to a standstill. The trepidation is not without cause, mind you. Some 15 years ago, a supposedly tame Gobu ran amok in the city streets, causing untold harm. When the Seneschal informed us of these circumstances, I got to thinking we could hold a Hatching Tide event here in Gridania with a Gobu as the main attraction. Not only would this lift the spirits of Gridania's people, but it would prove to those in Olda that the Gobu poses no danger. Surely that would put any doubts to rest. In fact, the performers have already arrived. Nonota and I were treated to a display of their show, and I must say, never have I seen a Gobu so pretty and sweet. Out of all the paths forward we could have taken, this seems to be the only one which might please all parties. I came to Gridania at once, so I could act as a witness for my peers in Olda. Since you're here, might you accompany me to the show? Someone as well versed in this realm's beastkin as you might be singularly qualified to tell us just how docile the Gobu is. I'm gonna say, well, I hate to see Miss Alipo's dream shattered. As would I. While I am certain that there is nothing to fear, having a stout arm by my side would be most reassuring. Well then, all is settled. The show of a lifetime awaits at Bed Branch Meadows. You had best not tarry. Agreed. Let us make our way there and speak with Alamud, the performer in charge. Oh, I can hardly wait. Alright. Back to Bent Branch. Right, and it is this way. Oh, I didn't see you there. How can I help you? Or can we help you? Greetings. I am the Royal Seneschal, in charge of making Little Lady's Day most memorable for all ladies of the realm. Mistress Alipo has informed us that you have quite the show prepared for us. We've been waiting for you. You'll be hard-pressed to pick your jaw up off the floor after you see what my PD has in store for you. I've been watching over her since the day I found her wandering the wilderness all by her lonesome. We spent ages looking for her family, but now I suppose we're all each other has. Petey, a lovely name to be sure. And those flowers, are they peach blossoms? I dare say, she is the very picture of a little Lady's Day princess. Haha, I'm glad to hear that. And I know Petey is too. She thought of little else since the moment Miss Alipo came to us with her peculiar request. There's nothing in this world we'd love more than hearing an audience cheer, and I think this time we'll earn that in some. We call this one Egg Surprise. Go on, Petey. That was astounding. Impressive, ain't it? And all it took was a few glamour prisms. Of course, that wasn't where the genius was required. It took us days and nights of racking our brains to figure out how to capture the spirit of two celebrations. In the end, though, I think we did about as good a job as could have been expected. Excuse me. Now here comes the rub. Ever since we arrived in Gridania, Petey's been a little on edge. Hate to see her like this, but I think I figured out what's causing it. As you just saw, she's got no problem performing in front of an audience of two. But when a whole gaggle of revelers show up not too long ago, she just froze up. I see. She must not be used to such large crowds. Luckily, I managed to save the show by climbing atop her head. That set her mind at ease and helped her find her courage. But I ain't as young as I used to be, and my knees are already crying out in protest at the prospect of climbing her again. But you, on the other hand, I reckon you got plenty of moms left in those adventurers' legs of yours. Might I trouble you to join our merry troop and support Petey during her star return? All you have to do is climb on top of her and head towards the crowds. Show them our act and tell the spectators to come to me for an egg of their own. Still plenty to go around. Trust me, Petey will love having you aboard. Now's the chance to get these eggs into the hands of the eager Gridanians. She's too timid to wander off on her own, so if something else demands your attention, she'll make her way back to me. Now get out there and give Gridania an egg surprise. What? What did I just see? Ah, this must be that performing Gobu I heard so much about. Good show, good show. I'll think I get an egg of my way to remember this by. That was amazing! The rabbits were so adorable. And that crown of peach blossoms is so pretty. I wonder if they give them out with the eggs. Let's go find out. Oh my stars, what manner of? Oh, you're promoting hatching tide? Yes, yes, I knew that, of course. Splendid trick that was, truly. I never knew Gubus to be adept at anything besides eating. But you've expanded my horizons. Mayhap I'll partake in the festivities this year after all. The spirit of hatching tide is alive in Gridania. Return to Alamud and tell him of Petey's courageous performances. If that made a loud sound, I apologize for hitting my mic. I misjudged where the steps were. Oh my god. Are we kissing? What are we doing? I didn't mean to get that close. I can't back up. What are we? What are we? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Oh. Sorry. It's just so funny that we're so close that we could be kissing. It's like, no. Good work, Templeton. Same goes for you, Petey. I could hardly pass around the eggs fast enough. And it looks like Petey's managed to conquer her fears. Let's hope these ovations are enough to conquer the seneschals. We look like such a couple. Oh my god, back up. Petey in pink. The Royal Seneschal has reached a decision. This quest is available for a limited time only. Although I've been but a bystander in affairs so far, what I've seen has been truly inspiring. Petey is possessed not only by a kind heart, but the soul of an entertainer as well. I would have her be the main attraction of our stage in Olda. On behalf of the Little Ladies' Day Planning Committee, I invite you to our city as honored guests. While I'm not one to decline such an eager invitation, consider it accepted. But first, I best tell Miss Alipo that she'll be needing more eggs. Go on to Olda. We'll find our own way there before long. Wonderful. Then I shall depart at once and make the stage ready for your arrival. Ahem. You've helped tremendously already, but there's no denying that Petey has taken a shine to you. Might you watch over her and Olda for a while, just until she becomes accustomed to the crowds? Okay, teleport to Olda. Oh, it feels like I want to sneeze. Ah, you've arrived. You'll be glad to know that I managed to win over the planning committee with my story a Petey's show. Olda's gates will be cast wide for her arrival. If she is amenable to the idea, I would have her be the star attraction on this year's stage. But the first order of the day is to spread word. If we spread the word, if we tell the citizens what we saw in Bent Branch Meadows, it is my hope that they will welcome Petey with open arms. And if her show is a success, then we will have managed a celebration which spans from Gordania to Olda, painting smiles upon the faces of all the realm's low ladies and Akvanax alike. I shall stay here and drum up what interest I can. Pray head to the steps of Saul and do the same. Meet me at the stage afterwards, and together we can shower Petey with applause. I didn't know Gobus were capable of anything more than mindless eating. Are you sure this show isn't just watching a beast chomping on hay? Crowds of Gordania Gobus stand near this. Well, when you put it that way. Besides, it's not as if I have aught else to do. All right, look for me among the crowd. that's the wrong way. A go-go performer? Aren't they dangerous? I suppose a friend of mine was raving about the show she saw in Gridania. If it's the very same, I suppose it's worth a look. Almost done that I can yawn in my heart's content. Oh my god. My body is just like, I'm gonna interrupt you every chance I get. You try to record and I'll make you yawn, I'll create hiccups, all that kind of stuff. I'll make you burp. It's fun. A Gobu here in Olda? Ugh. That dredges up terrible memories of the rampage I witnessed as a child. How do I know that won't happen again? Have you seen this Gubu with your own eyes? Yes, and she brought countless smiles to the people of Gridania. Is that so? Well, I see no reason why you would lie to me. Very well. I shall go. Perhaps in this way I can conquer my fears. The time of Petey's performance draws near. Speak with the royal seneschal before she takes the stage. And then watch. The minute I stop recording, I'll be wide awake. It's always the way. Oh, I thought that was another Aloha person. Nope. My thanks. It seems word has spread even further than I had hoped. And while this is cause for celebration, Petey appears to be intimidated by their expectant gazes. Of course, you could just hop up on her head and she'd come down just like that. But we can't lean on you forever. Why don't you rally her spirits with some encouraging words? Seems she's warm to you, and I'd reckon she'd appreciate whatever you had to say. Alrighty. Truth be told, this is her first performance alone in front of so many people. I can see why her legs won't listen to her heart. Little Lady's Day needs its princess. That did the trick. You really got a talent for lifting the spirits of the downtrodden. We are in your debt, truly. It's almost time. Lady Alapou should have arrived by now. Pray join the bystanders and give Petey your heartiest cheer. And now for the final act. Bedecked in blooming flowers, this Gobu princess has prepared something unforgettable for all the little ladies out there. This is just how I envisioned it in my dream. And to think I ever believed Gobus were not but wild beasts. Oh, I simply adore her. If Hatching Side is even half as thrilling as this show, I'd best catch the next airship to Gridania. Heh, all's well that ends well. The little ladies get a great show, and Hatching Tide gets more egg seekers. Their smiles are like so many flowers in full bloom. Petey will be the talk of Olda for moons to come. That she will, that she will. I have to thank you, Miss Alapou, for giving us both the chance to bring a little brightness to so many lives. Thank you, Petey, for bringing joy to the citizens of Olda, especially in little ladies. That was better than I could have imagined. Hatching Tide and Little Ladies' Day both will be remembered as the highlights of the year. Couldn't have done it without your help. We'll both be looking back on this experience with fondness for the rest of our lives. Speaking of which, I got to thinking, maybe it's time I leave this performance business behind me and let Petey spread her wings. I think she'd be more than happy by your side if you'll have her. As for me, I have it in mind to find a place to settle down and rest these old bones. I hate to tie Petey down just when she's found her passion. If you bring her along on your adventures, she'll be able to deliver smiles to corners of the world I've only heard tales of. I'm gonna say, how could I say no? Truth be told, I only asked you as a formality. Ha! I know you placed her in good hands. I know I place her in good hands. I look forward to hearing of her exploits as I while the days away. I don't mean to be rude, but I am required in Gridania. Nonota must know just how perfectly my dream manifested. Heh, give the lass our regards, eh? I'll stay here in Olda until the festivities end. And who knows, maybe longer. And with that, allow me to thank you personally. No princess in all the realm could have asked for a more devoted seneschal. And that includes Petey. Seeing you dote upon her so dutifully reminded me why I volunteered for this position in the first place. Although Petey's show has concluded, Little Lady's Day has not. Pray enjoy all that we have prepared. And don't be a stranger in Gridania either. You have unlocked the Egg Hunter Riggy minigame. To play minigame... Toy chest. She's Gobu and she's Grace. Alright. Oops. Petey. Hailing from a place where the peach trees bloom, this winsome Gobu maiden was found and taken in by the traveling entertainer Alamund. After delighting the crowds of Little Lady's Day, she made the decision to join you on your adventures in order to spread more cheer. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a small break. And then when I come back, I'll do some more questing. Alright, so I will be right back. Alright, I am back. So sorry about that. Like I said in my Kelda clip, it's been a bit, and I got busy. I just, one thing after another. But I am back. I have a new computer. As you can see, it runs so smoothly and beautifully. I love it. Alright. What were we working? What was I working on? Let me see. Spirited Away. Okay, so I was doing the main storyline quests. Alright. Alright, let's... I have the coin. I was about to say that's a bit expensive to go all the way over there, but no, I have the coin. Let's do this. Also, if you hear a child screaming, I apologize for that. There's a boy here that's very enthusiastic with his play. Let's just put it that way. And he likes to vocalize a lot. This is why I try to record at night, but at night the temperature drops down to the point where my voice just goes, and it's just so croaky and bad, and it's a bit frustrating, so. And plus, I've gotten so far behind with my recordings and such. So, I am recording now. This is Friday, May 3rd. Give me a second while I'm working on... Another project. I know, working on another project, how dare I? But I'm just setting up some videos to be uploaded to the cloud so that I can upload them to my phone or upload them to my computer and have a video for later today. Alright, so let's see. Oh my god. I think I have that one. Hold on a sec. No, one of my other characters does so. That's funny. Oh, and it gave me her. Petey. Alright. Petey, where am I going? Where am I going, Pete's? I need to go... Where am I going? Okay, I need to turn. There we go. Oh, I was in Bent Branch. I didn't recognize it. Okay. Little stomp, little march. I'm just sitting there, just... as she's decimating trees and such. Mapping the realm, South Shroud, yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go past here and go to the next area because the next area has a waypoint that's closer. Or a waypoint that, an azurite that I want to get. And then I'll come back. And here's a chocobo keep. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Ah, do not tell me this is your first visit to the stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Alright, cool. And touch. Nice, okay. A higher C. Right. Let's get back there and talk to Buskarin. I think his name is Buskarn. This person has a cool mount too. It's glowy. Oh, let's talk to this chocobo cute too. There's Ida and Papalimo. Well met, adventurer. We had the finest grog and grub this side of it. Not here to fill your belly, then. Ah, hunger for news, is it? Aye. There's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts, but I can rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red, another one blue. Most folks would struggle to tell the two of them apart. If you've the time, maybe you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across a sylph elder yourself. Right. Also, FYI, I have a new computer, as you can see by the smooth graphics. So that means I can now use my webcam to do face cam for videos. I'm super excited about that. I'm excited and I'm nervous because I'm not used to being like I'm used to my not to quote Alistair from Has-Been Hotel, but this voice was made for radio. I'm very self-conscious about the way I look. I know the comments are going to be like, oh, don't worry about it, da, 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 and all that, but especially I have one long-time viewer. You're very sweet. You're very kind. I appreciate you. But this is my self-image. I'm going to do my best to get used to it. But I tend to get jittery. I tend to get nervous. My tics tend to get worse because I feel like there's a spotlight focus on me. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So in probably the next set of VODs that start coming out, I'll have my little picture down in the corner covering up the chat window, which will help my anxiety. That way, if something pops up in the chat, only I see it and nobody else is going to see it, especially if it's not good. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, be on the lookout for it. I've already started my first sets of videos I've started putting my face cam on is for my World of Warcraft videos where I take my characters to do Children's Week with. So I'm just starting out there and then seeing how it goes. Also, say hi to Panzer who's meowing, because it's Panzer. Okay. And with all that being said, let's talk to him some more. Druthers house rules. Buskarn could use an adventurer to douse a fight brewing at his establishment. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time in the meantime. Matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscarin in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Valid. Okay. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Sir? Have a bath. Ugh, no ficus teeth, that's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskrite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. I keep hitting E instead of W. Nicely done. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskrite Elysian. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. Excuse me. To be fair, the Dustkrites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay a coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Yes. Never forget. The eponymous proprietor of Buscarin's Druthers has need of an able adventurer. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Queequearn friend of mine, you see, name of Titaroon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him fallen in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after, cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lanasia. Well, it just so happens I got to clean up around here and came across something of his, this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have forgotten it when he left, so I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogaden fellow named Bainsing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Limitsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Okay. So, let's see. Teleport to Limsa. Okay, and I know I just started recording, but I need to make a phone call that I've been putting off because I keep forgetting to do it. So let's put you... Where's a good place I can put you all? I'm going to put y'all right here, okay? And I'll be back briefly. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Adulting! Alright, so let's continue on. You got a treasure box! Hold on a sec, I want a treasure box. Hold up. Search box. Darn, I wonder how you get the treasure box. I'm gonna go look it up now, cause I wanna know. Let's see. No, come on. Let's see. 14. Where is it? Monster Minion. Oh. I can buy it with seals from the Immortal Flames? Nice. Okay. That's good to know. That's very good to know. Nice. Okay. Let's continue on. I need a treasure box. You found your way to Ocker's Alley, friend? A quick weird that worked at the Druthers. Aye, you speak of Teterum. Related to that Kyokurun bloke just over there by some blood or other. Two of them put in together and were making good coin, but old Teterum up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're better off asking Kyokurun himself. He can be tight of lip, though, I warn ye. Best to take this chicken egg with ye. Little bastard loves to play things. Heh, good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venture along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Then go drink with him. I'm sure you get a day off. By the way, I have since refilled my coffee cup and I have my bedroom door open. So, bedroom slash gaming room slash office door open. So it's not as hot and stuffy in here. My front door is open and my roommate's window is open. So far so good on the noise factor though, so let's see how long that lasts. So far, I like it. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Kyokyo room busy with business. Too busy for blather. Too busy for a chicken egg? Chicken egg? Kyokyo room love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. that line always cracks me up. I love chicken egg more than you. Or potential you. Looking for Teteroon? Teteroon no here no more. Teteroon leave Limsa. Teteroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forget where Trading Post is. Weinberg no Teteroon. Weinberg no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. Kyokyo-run forgets things. Weinberg remembers things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokyo-run. Okay. So we're going to the docks. That's funny. I also have a package that should be arriving at some point. So it's set between 2 and 6, I think. So Teteroon, I've seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of the ferry to Airport. Might as well head there and see what ye can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When ye arrive, I'd start by asking, how de foot? He's an old hand, what knows a great deal about a great many things. Okay. Airport, sir. The ferry is bound for Airport. Are you riding with us? Yes. Teteroon, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Quicklearn. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake, Memiroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. My device should alert me when my package is here, but we'll see. Oh, that's right, I already favored that, or already touched it. By the time you've seen this, Hold on a sec. I love how my app or my device was like, it beeped, and I thought, oh, it's here. No. She just tried to tell me, oh, it's going to arrive today. Yeah, I know. I even checked outside just in case, because they do that sometimes. I don't know why I was running with that amount, but oh well. Mapping the realm, Upper Lanasi. I'm curious. I'm the only one on. Okay. That answers that. Ooh. Customer be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Bring something for Teta room? Yes, I do. Here you go. Tetraran forget this. Forget at druthers. Tetraran swore would never forget earring, but never forgot. Or never forgot. Tetraran think. Tetraran thank. Oh, thank. Not think. Good Buskaran doing good. Good Buskaran good to Tetraran. Tetraran miss good Buskaran. Ah, I know. Ooh. I get a helmet. Yeah, I don't like you with the helmet on. So we'll hide it. Microbrain. Tetraran has places for you to go and thingies for you to get. Good Buskaran help Tetraran. Tetraran dead without good Buskaran. Must give thankies. Many thankies. Tetraran may quickly earn firewater for Buskaran. Buskaran loves firewater. You help Tetraran make firewater. Need thingies to make. Need many thingies. Need courier. Why can't I say that? Earl Pup Whiskers. Need 3 good Earl Pup Whiskers. Alright. I always forget how to get through this area. Oh, this way. There we go. Oh my god, this helps too! Nice! Boy, I got some storm seals. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. And I just need to get one more whisker, okay? Ooh! I can get these too while I'm at it. Oh shit. Okay, here's where I'm supposed to be. Great. I'm just catching up on my alerts of They should arrive today. Okay. There was another creature. Oh, that's why I wanted to. Wait, got it. Alright. At some point, it'd probably be a good idea to go through the hunting list and just start marking those off. You know, completing them, marking them off, all that. Tetraroom make firewire for Buscarin. You bring me thingies Tetraroom need? Yes, I do. Here you go. You brought all the thingies. Tetraroom make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buscarin. Tetraroom start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Alright. Ooh. What do I get? Can I use those? Yes. Wait. Oh. I forgot I hadn't saved a gear set for Templeton. Not on my computer anyway. It's so annoying a bit how you have to, like, gear sets and stuff like that doesn't carry over from PlayStation to computer, even though it's the same account. Like fine wine. Tetra, appears to have finished his gift for Buscarin. Tetra make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Buscarin. Good firewater for good Buscarin. Tell Buscarin no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tetraroom hopes Buscarin happy. Tetraroom give Buscarin thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buscarin. Tetraroom make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscarin. That is so cute. Okay. Can I survive a crab? Sweet. Yes. Okay. Thank you for the help, Lumadreams. Right. Go back to Buscarin. Wait, is this not... Ooh. Let me attune to that one too, so give me a second. Okay. Oh, yes! Oh. Okay, I have to be level 30 in order to, I could still go down there, though. And at least... Oh, I didn't get that much. Oh well. I got something. I gotta be careful. There's a ramp. There we go. Okay. And Buscarin is... I'll let you take me a quarry mill. Just because I think that'd be interesting. Yes, Hyur. Oh, I can... That's right, I can go Buscarin right there. Okay. Please. Yes. Y'all can enjoy this little chocobo trip. Alright. Cool, cool. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Teteron's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Yep. Queequeg and firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... Oh, bloody hells, who's cutting onions back then? He sits to shelve it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can make it through this bottle together. Sure. New bracers! Selfish concerns. If Buscarin has his druthers, he'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of selves. There was word while you were away. Selves were seen in the woods, but near no land, of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a self to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I marked the track where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Okay. You didn't see that was a drop. Oh, I'm overshot it. Oh. Around the tree. Nope. See over here. Okay, let's see. Oh. Double sink! So was there aught to be found in the woods? What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the Twelves Wood? First Sylphs and now Garleans. And all in the same place? It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whalers' spies are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody hells could they, unless someone guided them through, someone who knew where the spires stand and when the Whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. New pants. I hate to do this again. It will only be like a second or two for you. But I didn't realize how much hungrier I was. So I'm going to take a very small break, get something to eat, and then I'll finish off this self question. So, just a moment. Okay, I'm back. That took me longer than expected, and in the meantime, my boom arm for my mic was delivered. So yeah, hey, I'm so happy I finally have like something that I can attach my mic to. And it stays up off my desk and out of the way. I have more room for my keyboard. And just, yeah. Alright, let's continue to talk with Buskarn. No Veu Riche. Buskarn has more work for a willing adventurer. Shit. I'm glad you come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone as was aiding the Garleans. Well, I think I might have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pints on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us are safe. None of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it, and him if it comes to that. Okay. It's gonna take some getting used to having a mic like right here. Can you not see I'm on patrol? Be gone. If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Wow. Rude. Not long now. To think the patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. 'Tis little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. You! What did you? How long have you? Help! 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 Sure. Please, come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentis. I am under attack. No, you're not. Attack my auntie. How did you? I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Ghanaians. No, you didn't. Is it down here again? Oh, fine up there. Aw, man. Ran over to help for nothing. How do I get over there? They're like up there. Darn it, I want to help. Oh, now they're in there. All right. Oh. Nice. I get the achievement. Come on, Rogue 3. Nice. Okay. Oop. Don't go too far away. Alright. Oh, he's up there. Seed. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only want the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. Am proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. But in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I saw an opportunity to change my fortune and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? It is not I who is cornered. Guardians, I brought the Hyur bastard. Uh-oh. A question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of finding great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will. Gordania. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather Ben Garlemald, did you? Uh-oh. You there, Hyur. You stand here at old Busk's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Here we go. Gotcha. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest, and with bandits and poachers at your side? They're your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? Ah, but I know the answer all too well. Bouskarin. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Bouskarin. Tell him Laurentius, the fool, says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. That could have all been avoided. Oh, well. Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he had known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is a big job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not on his own. Somehow, he'd failed to grasp one simple truth, that those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. He asked you to thank me, did he? Well then, there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he's afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you. The Silk Elder has been found. Into the beast's maw. Bouskarin has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Silk Elder. It has taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Phrixio, and he is the eldest among the sylphs of Little Solus. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like the bridge between us and them, a small, leafy green bridge that we cannot find at the moment. And bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Totorad, here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance of the place that Phrixio was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Phrixio. Poor Phrixio. Uh-oh. Whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder One went into Totorok, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. That place bare crawls with nasties, waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder One. Help Elder One now. The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope at reaching an accord with the sylphs. Were we to lose him, all of our efforts thus far would have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Go, Templeton, go to the 1,000 Maws of Totorok and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success. Okay. Since I have a new setup, let me just check the recording back on this clip real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay. Let's go to Totorok. Nope. I'm busy. By order of the Elder Seedseer, the dungeon known as the 1,000 Maws of Totorok has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside. And you are sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God, strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorok is originally restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. Alright. Now accessible. Making sure everything is good. Alright. Now, I'm giving a warning. This dungeon has spiders in it. So if you are afraid of spiders, even digital ones, I would suggest look away now, and I will let you know when it's safe to look back. Okay, let's go. Water Stain Note. First Spear Rydell. Totorak Expedition Note 1. Dangerous fauna encountered upon entering cave. Calling as per mission parameters. Expect to encounter more as we press deeper. Alright. I didn't notice that one. I realized that could have been flashy. I apologize. Chicken Man! Sure, that probably sounded very confusing. I wasn't calling the creature Ice Cream Man. I heard the Ice Cream Man truck outside. I would like to get to the box. Nope? Okay. First spear ride out. Total Rock Expedition Notes 2. Engage with sizable fiend. Succeed in exterminating, but casualties mounting. Must consider turning back if situation worsens. In here. No. can do better with those gloves. Nice. Okay. Pressure. Nope. Thing for me. What's in here? Nothing. All right. Treasure. Oh, I don't get those. All right. Happy the realm, 1,000 more.
Darkness.
Elko hitra buklo hans. Seastagon Rajadorn. Thagon well rogue. Tosan no paiki. Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last. I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Root. Yes! Achievement unlocked to the dungeons one! Okay, it is safe to look back now. I get like a superhero mask, it looks like. I like that. Uh-oh. Ah, finally, fresh air! Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Go on. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One banish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. So, the boss creature that you fight in this area is a combination like spider tarantula. So, didn't know if that would freak some of y'all out or not, so I just gave that warning anyway. This one is called Prixio, eldest of the ones of Lil Solus. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed Elcon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians of our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Rama will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their Elcon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it, but at this rate. No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it means bringing down the very habits. Who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone you were right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Balsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Ha ha ha. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffer the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts. Seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neuraxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know. What brings walking one to this place? Came to this one's rescue at Neuraxia's bidding? Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu? Then this one will provide answers. So cute. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When Walking One is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany Walking One outside. Alrighty. Let's go back to Buscarin. Can't click. There we go. Sorry. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Soap Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the sylphs before aught else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlayan and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of Queequear and firewater. What? Okay, let's see. A simple gift. Buscarin has something he wants delivered to the sylphs. Say, friend, there is something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the sylphs of Little Solace. This Azema rose oil. It is a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s wood with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridania and the sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Okay. Right, and let's... Oh, bright. Maybe not so bright. There we go. Oops. A gift from Walking One Buscarin. A gift for these ones. Yep, here you go. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscarin and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception, but this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Believe in yourself. Kumuxio wants you to discuss peace with Phrixio. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Ah, there you are. We have just been hearing tale of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Neuraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one, began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decide to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorok. Would that this one had not. In Totorok, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black. Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Phrixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the word of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees. So Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Rama? Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it is not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friendly, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One Khan-e Senna. Be assured, the Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Rama to protect the wood from Imperial Ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Rama was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, want to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Rama. The Walking Ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Rama. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Rama is not callous and cruel. So long as Walking Ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, Walking Ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with Walking Ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Rama's influence made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile toward trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation. another quality traditionally associated with Rama. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Fuxio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Kan-E Senna. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Rauma to rest. The Sylph Elder is very reasonable, I must say. You can learn a lot from him. Oh. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it's only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Oh my god. The fact they fight so much. And sorry if my device went boop boop and you heard it. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all this. And while we see to that, we would appreciate it if you would deliver Phrixio's missive to the Adder's nest. Elder Phrixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a place to live in peace. Hiccups. Please wait, Walking One. This one has yet to give Walking One a token for this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Rama, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one will now bestow this crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of this one's trust. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be used to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. So it's dancing the jig. Oh. Less painful on the eyes. It doesn't want to activate. Come on. There we go. It was targeted on my pet. That's why it wasn't activating. There are tempered ones in the tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Okay. Ah, if it isn't Templeton. How went the meeting with the sylphs? A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Rama. And so long as we leave the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The elder seeds here will be overjoyed to hear that the sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources toward tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Woo! Nice. Back from the wood, Commander Heliswa appears to have more to say. The Sylphic folk have long been friends of Gridania. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seed Seer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she'll be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the science of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Menphilia. Hello? Hello, Templeton? Can you hear me? It is I, Menphilia. Ida and Papalimo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would appraise you of the present situation in person. Okay. Right. I think this is a good place to stop for now. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I was able to get through the Sylph area, and not only that, I was able to play this last bit with my new boom mic stand, which I really, really like. And, okay. So that's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Let me move out of the way real quick. All right. Bye.